Good day, my little hearts. It's day 14 of our MTHFR modified lifestyle diet. We're incorporating a little bit of Whole30 paleo, IF-intermittent fasting, and some fruitarian, a lot of fruitarian. So tomorrow will be day 15. And I was hoping to get this video up a little bit earlier so that we can together do an intermittent fast tomorrow. Well, that is probably one of the simplest part of this diet is doing intermittent fast. And it's simple because you don't have to do much for it. You know, you have to just go without. And that's very simple, but it's very hard to do. So anyway, it would be nice to start that right now. So you would have your dinner, and if you could have it before 7 o'clock, it would be perfect. And then what you do is you don't eat until tomorrow. If you can eat any time after 7 a.m., that'll be 12 hours. So any time after 7 a.m. that you eat, so say if you don't eat till 9, you have done a 14-hour fast, and perfect, that's a perfect start. Now you want to do, after you go to your, that's a dry fast, so it's a 14-hour dry fast. So if you get hungry at that point, I would recommend that you start with some juice or a smoothie. Now, if you're going to do a smoothie, I would recommend that you do a smoothie that's either fruit or vegetable, but no combination. So make sure you pick either fruit or vegetable. But make sure that in that smoothie there is neither any kind of vegetable at all, no kale for the fruit. And if you're going to do vegetable, make sure that you have no apple in there or anything like that. So this will help your body to start processing everything you've eaten. I know I have a tendency to overeat on the weekends. I think it's a normal kind of thing because it's our time off, and we have a tendency to want to indulge a little bit. So every Monday, Sunday night to Monday, I try and do an intermittent fast. I have done an intermittent fast. I started at 12 hours, and I have gone all the way to 60 hours. The best one that I have done where I feel the best is a 48-hour fast. With a 48-hour fast, I feel like I've done just enough fasting that I'm not starving, and my body has totally processed everything. And that's one thing is that we forget that we're putting a lot of food into our bodies, and we're thinking that just because our mouth has stopped chewing and it's come down our throat, that it's done. Well, we forget that our bodies have to process all that food that we've eaten. It has to go ahead and has to go down to our stomach, be processed, and all that good stuff needs to go somewhere. So when we are just continuously putting food in our mouths, we're not giving our bodies the chance to totally process everything we've eaten and to use all the nutrients that we have taken in. So when we do an intermittent fast, it just gives our bodies the chance to process everything and gives the body a chance to get all the vitamins and the minerals of everything that we've eaten. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you take that time to do that. And I know it's really hard to stop eating because that's what we do, you know. Anyway, so that is what my recommendation is. Once you're ready to break that fast, you want to do either smoothies or you could do juice. My recommendation for juices is grape juice, and you want to do like a 50-50, half of a cup of grape juice and half a cup of water, and do that. Then the other one is orange juice and grapefruit juices. Those are the best ones to start off with. And you want to do that throughout the day. If you can go without totally eating anything solid for 24 hours, that's even best. Okay, so what you're going to start doing is just make sure that you're ready to take some time away from eating and allow your body to process it. Doesn't matter how long. Start with 12 hours, start with 8 hours, it doesn't matter. The time will come. And once your time comes and you start figuring out what feels best for you, then that's what you keep doing. But don't put any pressure on yourself. Just do as much as you can. anything that you do is going to be better for your body. Okay, I know that the word fast is scary because I couldn't handle the idea of fasting for a long time. It would make me just want to eat more. But now I really welcome the times that I fast, and I hope that I can do it for a long time. I'm still really weak, so the smell of food just makes me hungry. After I've been going over 24 hours, I just like the smell of food, and I just love food, and it's really hard not to want to eat it. So I know what it's like, but it is in our best interest to do this, and it really does help it when I go through this with my MTHFR. Remember always that MTHFR has a bunch of trash cans. And when we're putting so much food into our bodies, our trash cans are getting full and they're not being emptied out. There's nobody taking them out. So when you fast, it is time for the body to take those trash cans and start emptying them out. And since you're starting to empty them out, you're making more room for your body to be able to accept other nutrients. So that's what you need to do since you're having a little bit of difficulty with processing foods with your MTHFR. Now, like I said, it's not hard. I mean, it's hard to do, but it's very simple, and it actually saves you money. So I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you. And just remember to keep it simple, splendid, because you will be looking splendid and feeling splendid in no time. Have a blessed night.